Ever wonder why even the smartest people can make some really dumb decisions with their money? If you've ever bought something on impulse, held on to a losing stock for way too long, or bet on a hot investment just because everyone else was, I've got news for you. It's not your fault. Well, not entirely. It's your brain. For centuries, traditional economics was built on a myth. The idea that we are all perfectly rational humans, making logical financial choices to maximize our own benefit. But let's be real. Does that sound like anyone you know? This is where the fascinating field of behavioral finance comes in. It is the science that merges psychology and economics to explain why we actually do the weird things we do with our money. It's not about being bad with numbers. It's about understanding the invisible mental shortcuts and emotional triggers that steer our financial ship, often straight towards the rocks. Today, we're not just going to talk about these mental glitches. We're going to arm you with practical, actionable hacks to outsmart your own brain and start building real, lasting wealth. This isn't about pinching pennies. It's about fundamentally reprogramming your relationship with money. Let's dive into our first cognitive trap. Anchoring. Have you ever walked into a store and seen a jacket with a price tag that says, $500 is now on sale for $250? Suddenly, $250 seems like an incredible bargain, right? That initial $500 price is the anchor. It's the first piece of information you receive, and it subconsciously sets the benchmark for all your future judgments about that item's value. Your brain latches onto it, and every negotiation or decision that follows is skewed by that initial number. This happens everywhere. When you're negotiating a car price, the sticker price is the anchor. When you're looking at a house, the asking price is the anchor. Retailers are masters. They inflate the original price to make the sale price look like a steal, even if the item was never intended to sell at that higher price. So, how do you drop this anchor and sail free? The hack is simple but powerful. Do your own research first, before you even look at a price tag. Decide what something is worth to you. If you're buying a car, research the fair market value online. If you're investing in a stock, do your fundamental analysis to determine its intrinsic value before looking at its current market price. By setting your own anchor based on data and personal value, you take back control from marketers and salespeople. You enter the negotiation armed with knowledge, not just reacting to a number designed to manipulate you. Next up is one of the most powerful forces in our financial lives, loss of receipt. Let me ask you this. What feels more intense, the happiness of finding a $100 bill on the street, or the pain of losing a $100 bill you already had? For most of us, the pain of the loss is way stronger. Psychologists have found that losses feel roughly twice as powerful as equivalent gains. This deep-seated fear of losing what we have has a massive impact on our investment decisions. It's the primary reason why so many people hold on to losing investments, those duds in their portfolio. We tell ourselves, I'll just wait for it to come back up to what I paid for it. Then I'll sell. We're so afraid of crystallizing the loss of making it real by selling that we hold on. Often watching a small loss turn into a catastrophic one. We're emotionally attached to our break-even point. Even though the market doesn't care one bit what price we bought it, the money is gone, but our brain won't let us accept it. The hack to combat this is to take the emotion out of the equation before you even start. When you make an investment, set clear, unemotional exit strategies. This means deciding on a stop-loss. Price a price at which you will automatically sell to cut your losses, no questions asked. It also means setting a target price for taking profits. By creating these rules, when you are calm and rational, you create a system that protects you from your future emotional self who will be tempted to panic or get greedy. It's like a prenuptial agreement with your investments. Now, let us talk about two biases that often work together in a dangerous dance. The herd mentality and overconfidence. Herd mentality, or FOMO, fear of missing out tease. That primal urge to do what everyone else is doing. When a stock or a cryptocurrency is soaring and all over the news, we feel an intense pressure to jump on board. We see others making money and we think, I'm missing out. I need to get in on this. This is pure emotion driving a financial decision. We abandon our own research and strategy just to follow the crowd, often buying at the peak of a bubble right before it bursts. Compounding this problem is the overconfidence bias. Studies consistently show that the vast majority of people, especially when it comes to things like driving or investing, believe they are above average. We systematically overestimate our own skills and knowledge. We think, sure, other people lose money chasing trends, but I'm different. I'm smarter. I'll know when to get out. This dangerous cocktail of following the crowd while believing you're uniquely skilled enough to beat it is a recipe for disaster. So what's the hack? You need to become a financial independent. This means developing your own investment thesis. Do your own research, understand asterisk. Why asterisk you're investing in something and write it down. Why is this a good company? What is your long-term outlook? When things get crazy and the crowd is either euphoric or panicking, you can go back to your written thesis and ask, have the fundamental reasons for my investment changed? This forces you to question popular narratives and, just as importantly, to question your own and stay humble and stick to your plan. So, how do we tie all this together and build a financial fortress that can withstand our brain's own attacks? The key is to design systems that make good behavior the default option. The single most effective hack is automation. Don't rely on your willpower to save or invest money each month. We all have good intentions, but life gets in the way. Instead, automate it. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts the day you get paid. The money is moved before you even have a chance to see it. Think about it, or spend it. Dices kayet, paying yourself first, and it's the bedrock of building wealth. You're making your most important financial decision once, and then letting technology execute it flawlessly forever. Another powerful technique is to make a pact with your future self. When you get a raise at work, for example, pre-commit to automatically investing 50% of that new income. You make the decision now, when it doesn't hurt, so that when the money arrives, the system is already in place. You won't even miss it, because you never got used to spending it in the first place. Ultimately, mastering your money isn't about finding the perfect stock or timing the market. It's about self-awareness. It's about understanding these cognitive biases aren't a sign of weakness. They're just part of being human. By recognizing them, we can consciously design strategies and systems to counteract them. Your brain doesn't have to be your enemy in the quest for financial freedom. By learning its tricks, you can turn it into your greatest ally. Start today. Automate one thing. Question 1. Popular opinion. And start the journey of making your money work for you, not for your brain's ancient wiring. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on building a smarter financial future.